We made it. I feel like I need to redo my intro again. Welcome to my channel, guys. In this video, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing, but I'm out here.
That's the intro, and I'm sticking to it because this day was kind of a doozy.
Just have to mark this one undeliverable. Wow. I'm on a half a tank of gas right now, and it is time for an oil change.
From delayed orders to closed restaurants and almost getting deactivated from Instacart, this day was one for the record books. You would wonder if I made any money at all. Stick with me as I walk you through this madness. Funny thing is, my day kind of started as normal. I had some cereal with some homemade oat milk. Comment below if you want the recipe. Next, like any good hitman, I was trying to figure out what to do about the evidence after killing my plants.
I really should do something about those plants.
But that would have to wait for another day. It was time to get on the road to start making some money. And this is where the fun begins.
I'm actually in my car. Well, you can clearly see that. I'm actually heading to the CORNERSHOP bubble zone, or the zone that you have to be in to even turn on the freaking app to start taking orders. I have to say I'm kind of pumped today because all I have to do is 10 orders and I get $200, guaranteed.
Look at him, thinking he has his whole little gig day planned out. Turn on a couple of abs, make $200, easy, right? Not so much.
Today, but I was like, you know what? I should be able to do 10 orders. I gotta make some money. Bills are real, and they are due. I'm on a half a tank of gas right now.
But that's how it was supposed to work. But she couldn't deny the sense of unease growing in her stomach. This one was a bit more serious. A fight had broken out in the parking lot of a local grocery store.
All right, here we go. The moment of truth. I just pulled up to good old Randy's as I like to call it, and we're gonna turn on CORNERSHOP. Let's actually see if anything comes in. And for any of the timekeepers, it is 11:25. We'll just say 11:30.
And here's where the day pretty much got started. After activating the CORNERSHOP shopper app, it was pretty much a game of hurry up and wait.
We still have nothing from CORNERSHOP, and I got messages all morning. It's hot. We got so many orders. Sign on now. I'm here and I'm waiting.
And what about our good old friends over at Instacart? Yeah, they only had one order sitting in the queue. That's why I tell you guys, be careful when chasing promotions. Sometimes it's just better to work on days you know it's going to be busy.
What is today? Today is, it's Tuesday. Tuesdays I normally don't work because of this very same reason. It's normally slow.
And slow it was. As I said many times before, I don't like just sitting in place. I want to be productive.
I never do this outside because you kind of want to make sure everything's kind of quiet. While I'm just sitting here, I'm going to see if I can knock out some user testing and maybe get a couple extra dollars. Who knows?
So what I've started doing while waiting in between orders is using the user testing app. If you don't know what user testing is, this video right here will clear all that up. Looks like on this day I had some tests I can qualify from the computer as well as from my device.
Doesn't look like I have many that I can do from the device right now. As you guys can see, I'm at 5 stars and I don't have any money right now. It says payments pending 0. So let me try to qualify for any of these and see if I can make any money.
The first 2 tests I didn't qualify for, but as they say, third time's a charm.
Oh snap! Looks like I actually got a test here from user testing. So I'm gonna go ahead and knock this test out real quick, guys, and I'll be right back.
These tests on average range anywhere from 10 to 15 minutes. Pricing anywhere from $10 to $60. Again, guys, watch the video.
But there we go. My feedback is done. We're gonna say complete and oh, got some more tests.
Now this, ladies and gentlemen, is what we like to call a unicorn. If you get one of these, you don't have to qualify for anything. You're automatically in. So this is another $10 test, bringing my total currently to $20.
Just sitting here, waiting for CORNERSHOP to give me something to do.
To be fair, CORNERSHOP did send me 2 orders while I was doing my user testing.
You guys tell me, is driving 13 miles to a store outrageous? Truly outrageous? Would you have done that?
From what I remember, this order was about $12 and the second order was about $15.
This, they're saying, is 16 miles to get to the store, and the customer is 4.9. I'm thinking maybe I should just drive up north. That's the only way I'm gonna do some CORNERSHOP today. No, again, I'm gonna have to cancel this one unless I'm in that area. No. I know they have some orders in this area, and that's what I'm waiting for. So I wasn't gonna start my day from the edge of Austin driving all the way up north to chase after $20 when I sat right here doing user testing, made $20, spent no gas, and had no frustration from any customers. It almost feels like this is turning into a user testing video. If it keeps going this way, I'm gonna have to just rebrand this whole video and just make it a user testing video. My God.
And just when I was on a roll doing my user testing, these 2 dump trucks pulled up in front of me.
I strategically tried to park at the edge of the parking lot to be away from everybody slamming doors and you know, honking on their horn, and then this dude comes and parks next to me.
When doing these tests for user testing, you're submitting your audio, which means you want it as quiet as possible.
And then this guy pulls up here and he throws trash out his window. How are you gonna be a trash man and litter? What a strange human being.
Not like it mattered, because just when I thought I was gonna keep cashing out with user testing, all the tests dried up. But I didn't have to wait long. CornerShop finally sent me an order to the store that I was currently parked in front of.
And see, they actually gave me Ben White, finally. Okay, cool. This is what I'm looking for. So, all right, so as you guys can see, this is Ben White. As I click this down, I can't choose any other store, which means this customer is gonna be closer to this area. That's what's up. So I'm gonna hit the menu option. I'm going in to pick up 8 items. The customer is 0.6 miles away. I'm 200 feet from the door. Let's go get this done. As I said, if I get 10 of these orders done, guaranteed $200.
I think we all can agree nothing in this life is guaranteed, especially trying to complete promotions on a gig app. Now, I know a lot of people don't like produce, but I absolutely love it for the simple fact it's all in one spot. And for this order, nothing needed to be weighed. The only other thing this customer needed was pasta sauce, spaghetti, this seasoning, and some shaky cheese. Oh, excuse me, Parmesan cheese. After getting all the items scanned in and paid for, I was heading out to my first drop-off. Good thing this customer wasn't too far away. After sending the CornerShop agent my delivery pictures, I made my way back to Randall's.
All right, guys, just pulled back up here to Randall's and I'm waiting. And while I'm waiting, I just got another user testing test. That makes $30 so far for today just doing user testing. Insane! Hopefully it goes through. I would love to go ahead and collect my other $10 here.
Remember what I said at the beginning of this video about having one hell of a day? Well, here's problem number 1.
Oh, some kind of connection error and it didn't take me through to the test. That would have been $10. That would have been $30, guys. $30. Oh. But hey, I didn't have to go anywhere. Didn't have to burn any gas. Just got mentally frustrated, that's all. And that will pass.
Indeed. I will say, if you're thinking about doing user testing in the field, make sure your Wi-Fi is turned off. Connecting to a public Wi-Fi with restricted access can interfere with your upload, which I think is what happened to me when I turned off my Wi-Fi and jumped on cellular. In turn, this is just good practice when using any gig app.
I got my back turned to the window because this sun is eating me up. It's crazy to believe this whole area was under a blanket of snow and now I'm burning up. But anyway, it is 1:07. I just cleared out all of the things that I could do in user testing. I just popped open Instacart to see if there's something, and even their orders just not where it's at. So we continue to wait. That's the thing about trying to do some of these challenge videos. You never know how the day is gonna go because these apps are unpredictable. It's not like just signing into a regular job and say, all right guys, today I'm gonna just staple papers all day and see how many paper cuts I can get. That you can do because you can actually go grab a stack of papers and do that. This, I have no idea who's ordering today. Plus it's a Tuesday, and like I say, I never really work on Tuesday because it's a slower day. But they offered that incentive, so that's why I came out. Should have just stayed at home. Lying to me, CornerShop. Tell me lies. Tell me speak little lies. If you can probably see behind me, I had to change location because I was burning up. But it is 1:18, guys, and I'm still waiting. So I don't want to not be working. We're gonna have to remix this. Hang on. Welcome to my new video. Today we're gonna be multi-apping, and if by chance we get to do the 10 qualifying corner shops throughout this video to make $200, so be it. If not, we're gonna make money the best way we know how, okay? And the only way I know how to make money is to activate all the Infinity apps. So let's get started.
Now, reality can be whatever I want.
As soon as I activated the gauntlet, GRUBHUB was the first one to throw me an order.
Mercy. $10. Let's see. Look like we're in a nice little triangle zone. I'm taking it. I gotta move. Except, and I gotta make some money. I don't want this day to be wasted. How many of these little family restaurants are there? 4 brothers, there's 5 guys, 18 sisters. What is going on?
After coming back to reality after my small mental breakdown, brought on by a slight heat stroke, I was on my way to 4 brothers to pick up this order. I was feeling pretty pumped because I knew GRUBHUB was going to be the one to get me back on track. So after entering the mall, I made a beeline directly to the food court. I knew exactly where this restaurant was. But what I didn't know was...
this place looks closed.
Damn, Daniel.
Yeah, hella closed. So while standing there in all my confusion, I came up with the brilliant idea to call the restaurant, thinking that maybe someone would come to the front to answer the phone. But yeah, that didn't happen.
I'm calling the restaurant. No one's answering. Between the double doors, I can see people moving back there, but doesn't look like they want any business. I swear when it comes to me and Grubhub, I'm cursed. I'm absolutely cursed.
So what I ended up doing was contacting Grubhub to let them know that the restaurant was shut down. They apologized for the experience and said they would compensate me by the end of the day.
Darn right, this isn't the experience I want, but something tells me this won't be the last time. Maybe I should get a cookie to make myself feel better. Nah, stick to the diet. Stick to the diet.
So here, I take the walk of shame, empty-handed, heading back to my car, wondering what went wrong.
But yeah, so like every time I do a Grubhub run, like try to work the Grubhub app, take that off, I always get something jacked up happening. That's just crazy to me.
Can you say frustration? You betcha. And then CORNERSHOP tried to sneak in an order on me where the mileage just didn't really seem to add up.
Just so you guys can see, this is what I'm talking about. 7 miles. I'm 7 miles from the store, and the customer is 1.2 miles from where the store is located. So we're gonna go ahead and say done. Let's go ahead and slide to accept before they take it away from me. And I knew it. I knew it. It comes that point where you really gotta figure out, do you want to keep this or do you want to cancel it? Let's flip a coin. Heads, I keep this order. I know some of you guys are probably like, it must be nice to be able to have to pick and choose. It said no. Head said do not keep this order, so we're throwing this one back.
Now, before anybody roasts me saying you're not making any money because you're not taking any orders, let me show you this Mortal Kombat deception. Sit down, class, have a seat, pop quiz time. If you've been paying attention, you would know the Grubhub order took me to Barton Creek Square Mall, which was the parking lot that I was currently sitting at. CORNERSHOP wanted to take me to Fiesta North, which is a grocery store. Judging by our good friends over at Google Maps, that was not a 7-mile drive. It was close to 11 miles, which means 4 miles were not accounted for in my pay. With that said, let me show you why it's important to know your area. This point pickup order showed up right away, basically for the same amount of pay, and the customer was only 3 miles away. Also, the pickup location is much closer, and I don't have to shop for this order. See, works out better, right? Of course not. You forget what video you were watching? Because to have a smooth selling work day, that'll be too easy.
You know, guys, I'm starting to think that I'm just not gonna film my exploitations out here in the world. So get here for point pickup, and I'm in line to speak to a chat advisor because all the app keeps saying is go to pickup. Supposed to be easy peasy lemon squeezy.
Yeah, so for whatever reason, the app would not allow me to mark myself as arrived so I can go in and claim the order.
It says go to priority order, go to pickup, open navigation, Apple Maps, whatever. B Caves Road, I am here. Like, what do you want? Like, I'm in front of the Randalls right now.
And to add insult to injury, I can tell chat support didn't read anything I posted.
And this person, do you have the groceries? Are they in the car with you? Dude, I can't even confirm I'm at the freaking store. I could be sitting at home giving you this. Like, I'm telling you, what's the problem? Like, people, take some time to read. Let me bring my blood sugar down. I turned off the Geo, so you should now be able to open the app. Okay, let me check. Mercy, mercy. Mercy me. Okay, let's back out of this. It still says go to pickup. It still says open navigation. I'm going to close this out. Open it back up. One active order. Clicking on it. It still says go to pickup. And it still says open navigation. Did I cross a black cat or something? Or did I break a mirror? Like, this is insane. Absolutely insane.
The only way Point Pickup was able to fix this was by unassigning the order and then reassigning it to me directly.
And when they did that, it actually shows me the arrive now button. It's down here at the bottom where it says have any other issues. So I'm going to hit arrive to pickup. And we're moving.
After thanking chat support for their help, I signed off.
Do be patient with your chat support people, even though the situations can be very, very frustrating. Ooh, trying to get some hair dye. Look at that.
At this point, all I could do was laugh. Today's experiences was slowly turning me into Mr. Fantastic. But I found the point pickup holding bay and started to load my cart.
So they have a designated area where they keep all the items for point pickup, but it's still a good idea just to call, because when I went in there was only one bag in the frozen section and I thought that was it. But I went ahead and called them anyway, and they still have stuff to bring from the back. So if I would have just taken it as it was, they would have been missing quite a bit of their order. So still call that number to confirm that you are with Point Pickup and you're here to pick up for whoever the customer's name is. Because this is what was in there. And when they walked up to confirm who I was, they brought me this cake. And she went to the back to get some other stuff. Perfect. Thank you so much.
Absolutely.
After getting the rest of this order loaded up, it was time to roll out.
We're heading out, Autobots.
But then we came face to face with this.
Okay, did we forget how to drive our car? What the now we got the hazard lights on. Yeah, he had his truck just stretched out across all 4 lanes of traffic. I don't know what that was about.
Well, Mr. Owl, the world may never know. Anyway, we couldn't stay stuck on that. We had to get this order dropped off.
What do you do when you arrive at a complex and they give you no gate code and the entry gate is locked? But someone's coming out of the other side. Decisions. I'm not even gonna tell you guys what I did. All you need to know is I made it in that gate.
With the help of the trusty Beans app, I was guided right to the customer's building.
But first, you gotta get past this traffic jam. What is up with today? Like, honestly, what is up with today? Right, parked this bad boy. Beans brought me right to it. Guys, get Beans. Like, it really helps. Actually, sometimes it actually have kind of jacked me around a little bit, but oftentimes did not. It has been a lifesaver when locating apartments. Let me go run this up to this person. Uber, the crack. You are smoking. The Jollyville? Really? No. No.
At this point, things were starting to look a little bleak. As you can see, Instacart only had 1 order from a store that I was nowhere near. But Uber did come back in and redeem themselves with this $6 order.
This is closer to where I am. This one I'll do. Oh yeah, and this one's right down the street. This is 5 minutes from me. That's more like it.
So with that, I was off to Five Guys to pick up this order. Unfortunately, it wasn't ready, but while I was in there, I took a look at my GrubHub payment screen, and it looks like they paid me a whopping $2.
This is better than nothing. So they just made this milkshake, and it looks very liquidy. Maybe that's how the customer wanted. I don't know.
Loose straws. This is a perfect time where some tape or one of my labels would have come in handy. I could have taped this straw to the cup or the bag so I don't forget it. Oftentimes, I'll deliver the drink, but forget the straw.
So we jumped into Uber Eats there just for a second, dropped the order off. It is 3:42, guys. It is slow. It is so slow. Like I say, I don't work on Tuesdays because of this reason. But I've been in the house and I'm out here now. It feels good out here. The wind's blowing. We're not under snow, so I'm just trying to make the best of today. I jumped into Instacart and they had an order over at Sprouts, 6 items for $13, not too bad, and it looks like it's all produce.
Sprouts was only 4 miles away from my location, and as I mentioned before, I don't mind produce. This was a very easy shop. I was in and out. Recently, one of the straps broke to my thermal bag, but I was able to save it by placing it inside the IKEA bag. And I know I talk about these IKEA bags all the time, and I promise you guys I'm not sponsored by IKEA, although I wish I was. I just think they're a very good investment because they're so strong and so durable. So around this time, things started to look a little bit better. I finished that Instacart order. CornerShop finally sent me something that was worth doing. They kept me in my zone. I was also able to snag up another Uber Eats order. Tips were flowing in from CornerShop, and then Instacart hit me with this.
Oh! Your cancellation rate is close to 15%. Further cancellation may result in deactivation. Madness. I
tried not to trip on it too hard or let it slow me down, as I went ahead and grabbed this Instacart delivery only order. I thought I was back on track, until we got here. This was a GrubHub order, and the customer forgot to put their unit number. I had no idea which one to deliver to.
Tone, please record your message.
And they're not answering their phone. It brings you to the address, but which one? You just have to mark this one undeliverable. Wow.
Thank God GrubHub's phone support was able to backtrack on the customer's previous orders and find the unit number to help me get this order dropped off. And after that, it was time to surrender.
It is 9:10. I just dropped off my last order. Believe it or not, it was a CornerShop order. Nowhere close to the 10 orders that I needed today to get the $200. I'm not sure exactly where I am. These orders have been up and down. I've had the orders. The restaurant was closed. I drive to the place. The order gets canceled. Anyway, I'm flashing on the screen what all this added up to. As I said, I just finished CornerShop. They need at least an hour to process your last order just to make sure, you actually gave it to the customer. But yeah, the Instacart thing definitely was a little heart stopper there. Looking at that deactivation thing on the bottom of my screen, I was like, whoa. whoa. I think I made like an insert video for you guys to see already, just talking about this a little bit more. So not gonna beat a dead horse, just watch yourself. Here's what all this added up to today, guys. Understand this is just one day, tomorrow's another day, and I could possibly make even more money than I did before. But I'm glad you guys stuck with me this long to the end of this video. If you are new, don't forget to hit this button right here. It's called subscribe, and don't forget to hit the notification bell so when I make more full-length ride-alongs, insert videos, or whatever I do in this channel, you can come and watch it with the rest of us. Until the next time I turn this camera on and start recording, I hope you guys have a great day, night, and I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.
And before you go, we'd like to let you know that the Gig Gear store is now open on Redbubble. Search a wide range of merchandise to wow your customers. From thank you labels to masks. Also take some time and view our Amazon store. Links for both stores will be found in the description box below. We thank you in advance for your support.